Evolution is a religion of death. Everything about evolution is a religion of death. Evolution is the basis for homicide, suicide, abortion, euthanasia. It causes despair because evolution says there is no purpose to life. When we take a look at suicide, for example, why do people commit suicide? It's very simple. They've figured it out. You see, evolution says there is no purpose to life, that we are nothing but thinking animals. And if there is no purpose to life, there's no reason to stick around. And this is why people commit suicide based on the belief of evolution. And let's go back to Columbine in Colorado. The Columbine shooters wrote before they died that what they did in killing their fellow students and teachers, they did it because they were taught evolution at the Columbine High School. They were taught that there is a superior and an inferior. They were taught survival of the fittest, survival of those who were superior over those that were inferior. They decided that their fellow students and teachers were inferior, and therefore they had a right to blow them away. This is the consequences of evolution. Evolution says that people are nothing but thinking animals. So, for example, you can abort a baby simply because it's like aborting a puppy or a kitten that you don't want. And of course, this has become extremely interesting. I'm interested in bioethics. Think with me for a moment. Abortion has always been considered wrong morally by many societies, but accepted by others. But Christianity has always considered it wrong because God says we shouldn't abort. However, today, these people who believe in evolution, atheists, and I will add the word liberals, they are teaching that abortion is just fine. But not only is it just fine, now they are teaching not only abortion before birth, now they've gone to abortion during birth, that's the partial birth abortion, but now they believe in abortion after birth. Now, this is a philosophy that was actually started by one of the two men who actually found the DNA molecule. Sir Francis Crick became a proponent of post-birth abortion, that you shouldn't be considered human until you pass a test to prove you're human. You can see how this philosophy has serious consequences. Again, euthanasia, the idea that we should kill the old to get them out of the way because they're only useful as long as they're useful to the state. And so suicide, homicide, abortion, euthanasia are all based in evolution. And of course, it leads to massive increases in drug and alcohol use, promiscuity, out of wedlock birth, because again, if we are only thinking animals, then we should behave like thinking animals, and that means there's no commitment in marriage. You can see how evolutionary philosophy affects our culture.